in India, which is probably halfway across the world for most of you. Good night and welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song, brought to you by the wonderful people at Carpe Diem Arts. It is getting colder even in India, so sending you some warmth from chills, literal and metaphorical, that might be going around. And thank you for being here for 1,339 days and forming this community, holding this safe and brave space for song and just being with each other in these times, in these uncertain times. So, welcome to everyone in the room and welcome to everyone on the live stream. Let's wave hello to the live stream. Hey, live stream, thank you for being here. We hope you have a lovely day wherever you are. And welcome to everyone in the room. Kathy, welcome. Kevin in DC, welcome. Athena in Brooklyn, welcome. Arlene in Berkeley, welcome. Aloysius in Massachusetts, welcome. Delhi in Silver Spring, welcome. Susan in Cincinnati, welcome. Sheila in Florida, welcome. Alan, welcome. Cricket in Silver Spring, welcome. Bonnie in Boise, welcome. Carolyn, also in Boise, welcome. Luda and Mark in Victoria, BC, welcome. Kathleen in Albuquerque, welcome. Sue in Seattle, welcome. Ruth in Birmingham, welcome. Carolyn in DC, welcome. Gary in Massachusetts, welcome. Fred in Silver Spring, welcome. Bob, Mabel and the Bears today, welcome. Marcia in Huntsville, welcome. Kay in Santa Cruz, welcome. Annette in California, welcome. Martha in Oregon, welcome. Bob in Massachusetts, welcome. Jane, Texas May, welcome. Elizabeth in California, welcome. Bronwyn in Victoria, BC, welcome. Hoda in BC, welcome. David in Toronto, welcome. The Curly Tops in Vermont, welcome. Sandy E in Western North Carolina, welcome. LMG in Connecticut, welcome. Big thank you and welcome to Joe today in New Hampshire and Jaden in Silver Spring for making this possible, for creating this community, holding space, holding the tech, and making the greeniest green room. I don't know if greeniest is a word, I have just invented it. Making the breeziest, greeniest green room there ever was. Thank you, Jaden, today for doing that. And with that, let's welcome our wonderful song leader, singer, accordionist, pianist, a dancer, who is right now, I'm told, in the upper valley of New Hampshire. Alex Cumming, everyone.
Hi, hi. Hi, everyone. Some very eagle-eyed, spotted people may have noticed I'm amongst a bunch of Revels props. I'm at the home of Revels North right now at our offices, and these are some of the props that we have in our show this year. I'll tell you more about the show in a minute. But because of that, I don't have a great internet connection because our internet is down, and I'm not in my normal place with my normal setup. So hopefully all will survive, but we will still be able to sing and have a nice time. I'm going to sing you a song by the incredible Brendan Taff, who we know here at Daily Antidote. And this song is in the show, our Midwinter Revel show this year, in 4-part harmony. It's beautiful, a cappella 4-part harmony. So I'm going to give you a version with my trusty accordion. Whether you like it or not, you're getting it. And the lyrics are in here. This is it really is a really beautiful song, and it just sort of struck me. I put this into the show in September, and it's still relevant now. There's a lot of this song which is just really guiding us through a lot of hard times, a lot of emotions, a lot of a strange world, and this song really kind of hits the spot really beautifully. Yeah, I'll tell more in a minute. I'll sing it. It starts with the chorus, so I'll just start with the chorus, and then we'll go from there. You'll be able to see there's a lot of places to join in with, so please do join in. I've got to figure out what to do with this chord. There we go, that'll do. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. Let's do that again. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. In sun by day or the moon by night, my courage will not fade. In sun by day or the moon by night, I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. In morning smile or evening's veil, my courage will not fade. In morning smile or evening's veil, I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. Oh, guide my feet and guard my way, my courage it will not fade. Oh, guide my feet and guard my way, I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid.
Woo!
Beautiful song.
Wow. Let's give it up.
Brendan Taff is a magical songwriter. Really, so much so. And I believe, actually, if my memory serves me right, it's a while ago since I helped put this together, but I believe that is on one of the Daily Antidote compilation albums. So if you haven't got a copy of that, you can go to Bandcamp and find that, because I believe that's one of the tracks that Brendan submitted. So it has a tie-in to you all as well. Ah.
What an absolutely lovely song. Thank you, Alex. You mentioned that it is a song for these times as well. And like, thank you. So much joy. And I think perhaps it felt like only there was only me in the room who might have been hearing it for the first time. It felt so familiar, and I could see everyone
Mm.
singing. Thank you for sharing this song.
It's one of those
Um,
magical, because it's got beautiful words, it's got beautiful tune, and if you get to hear the full 4-part harmony. The harmonies are beautiful, and there's like layers. There's different entrances, and so it's sort of layered and a little canon like. But it's so joining in-y. There's like literally one line in each verse that you need to listen to, and then you can join in the rest of the verse. It's just like it's basically all one chorus while being utterly beautiful. It's just a great piece of writing. It really is.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is this part of your show?
Yes, yeah. So, for those who don't know, I guess for my sins, I am now the artistic director for Revels North. Give me a wave if you've heard of Revels before. Yay! Give me a wave if you've never heard of Revels before. Give me a wave if you don't care. Oh, no, okay, fine. Yes, it's always one, and thank you, Alan. So it's Revels as companies across the whole country, organizations, but at the heart of Revels is community folk arts. It celebrates. It's a wonderful way of being able to celebrate musical, dance, and theatrical traditions from folk traditions around the world. And more Revels organizations are going beyond Europe now, which makes me very happy, despite my accent. So we've really been able to start to really involve a lot of beautiful music from all over the place, and dance as well. And this song is in this year's show. This year's show had to be different because this year, Revels North, we lost our usual home at the Lebanon Opera House because they're closed for renovations. The renovations look awesome, so I'm excited, but we're out this year. So we're taking the show on the road, which is really exciting, and the show is gonna kind of be back to Revels' roots as such, and is somewhere between a concert and a theatre piece. And so we're singing songs from a bunch of shows over the years and a bunch of eras and traditions. And our first show is this Sunday in Brattleboro, woo, which is really exciting at the Latches Theatre. And we're going to have a special guest artist each show, so each show will be different. And this Sunday at the Latches, our special guest will be Keith Murphy and Becky Tracy, which will be wonderful. And then we're performing on the 15th. We're at the Claremont Opera House in New Hampshire, where our guest will be Brendan Taff, of aforementioned Brendan. And then on the Saturday, we'll be in Canaan, New Hampshire, where we will have the incredible Jeremiah McLean and Timothy Cummings performing. Their duo name is great. They're a bagpipe and accordion duo called Squeezer and Weezer. So they'll be our guest artists for that show. So it's a real adventure, as you can imagine, to be taking this to 3 different venues and like completely set up anew each time. But it's going to be very exciting, and I just can't wait to get it started in Brattleboro on Sunday, which coincidentally for everybody else is about an hour drive away. For me, it's a 5-minute walk from my house. Hooray!
So I'm so intrigued by this whole prop setup behind you.
Oh,
What
this
on?
you caught me in the midst of like making sure I've got all the props sorted, and then I realised that I should probably make it look prettier, so I've just sort of like arranged it, but it's still a mess. But what do we have here? We have the sun here. This is my favourite mascot. He normally lives next to my desk. It brings sunlight and happiness to my day. But they're appearing in a special little theatre piece that the kids are performing this year. We have 13 kids in the show this year, which is really exciting and absolute chaos. What else do we have? We have long swords. For those who don't know, this is a very big part of the Mummers play where this whole theme of death and rebirth of the seasons happens, and we have some sword dancing in the show this year. It wouldn't be a winter production without fake greenery, so there's some fake greenery for you. I've already broken it, so that one's not going to be in the show anymore. What else do we have? Oh, yes. Room, make room for to rhyme. We have the room character from the Mummers play. Also doubles up as actually as a useful thing in this space because we have snacks for the kids every Tuesday and we need to clear it up. So we also use it for that. Arts organisations are on a budget, so we have to reuse everything in multiple ways. And then we have our Abbots Bromley horn here. We have another 5 of those. If you haven't seen the Abbots Bromley horn dance, I could tell you lots about it, but we don't have all that much time. But it's a magical thing. And what's this I see here? Oh, it's a poster about the show. But the camera is not very focused, so you can't really see it. But Jaden will post a link into the thing. So I know many of you are not in the Vermont, New Hampshire area. But if you know anybody, please tell them. And there is a chance that we are going to be able to have recordings available, but watch this space. So you can check out the website and keep an eye on that. Yeah. Is there any other? This is my favourite one. This got donated to us about a month ago, so I've put it into the Mummer's Play. This is a sword, a proper, really nice looking sword, except that it does this. It is the most comic sword, and so it's wonderful to watch in a fight, but what's more entertaining is to watch St. George try and put it back into the holder again, because it's wobbling all over the place. Yeah. I think that's all of it for now. Plenty of fake greenery for you all as well. Yes, I forgot. And the lovely Jojo, she's going to be in the audience on Sunday as well. So if you come to Brattleboro on Sunday, you might get to bump into Jojo as well, which will be very lovely. Yeah.
That's awesome. It looks like something we all need in these times. Thank you for sharing this and this gorgeous song. Utterly beautiful. And I believe that if you aren't in Vermont, I think there's a meetup today as well, which just wanted to.
Oh, yeah. So the Latches Theatre, as I mentioned, it's a magic place. And tonight, our good friends putting on a production, a concert of winter songs, Sing Noel, which is some of Sing Noel We Clear. So that's Andy Davis and Fred Brunig. We have Wimborne are also performing, Arthur Davis, and a bunch of other people are performing. And we've worked together to sort of create this little festive double act tonight and on Sunday with Revels. And you lucky people, you're all going to have a virtual meetup, and I highly recommend you go and check out. It's going to be on YouTube, and I think you're doing a virtual meetup here. I don't know too much about it, but I know it's happening, which is exciting. So you should definitely watch the Sing Noel show tonight. I think it starts at 7 p.m. There we go, virtual meetup. There we go, ta-da! And there'll be links to YouTube as well through those donation places. And I'm sure if you check out the Daily Antidote Facebook page and group and stuff, you'll be able to find the links to hang out and have a nice time. It's going to be a magic show as well. I've heard some other stuff when I was at the show last year, and it was just magical, festive magic.
We had Andy on here last yesterday afternoon, and so thank you for this this delightful song, and I would love to see you to sing with you again. Can we sing that once more with you?
Oh, you've pulled my leg. Good job, because I also need to practice it, because I forgot the words that time, so I need to make sure I don't forget the words in the show. So this is perfect opportunity for me to get it right, and for you to have a nice time.
Harmony on it now. So in my head, I have it stuck. So I'm waiting to see if it'll work.
This will be stuck in your head for many days. All right, let's do this. Thank you all so much again, and do take this song forward, because it really hits the spot in many ways. I found many times since I've learnt this song in the fall that it's really got me through some really complicated places, and yeah. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. In sun by day or moon by night, my courage will not fade. In sun by day I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. In morning smile or evening's veil, my courage will not fade. In the morning smile or evening's veil, I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. Oh, guide my feet and guard my way. My courage will not fade. Oh, guide my feet and guard my way. I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. To the hills I will lift mine eyes, and I am not afraid. The wonderful Brendan Taff. There we go. Thank you so much for singing with me. I couldn't hear you, but I could feel you all there. That was just, I had to try not to cry there, because that was a lot of, I could feel it. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for that beautiful, beautiful song. Thank you for energy and your conversation. I think I certainly needed it today. Let's give it up for Alex Cumming. Big, 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 big love and thank you.
Thank you.
Who you are, and thank you. Good luck with all of the shows that are coming up and everything that you've got going on. And thank you for the props and the demonstration. Very, very critical today. Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm just waiting for somebody to use that as as a means of transport. I think that's the one thing that we miss being. Yeah, there you go. And on that note, let's wave goodbye to Alex Cumming, everyone. Thank you, Alex. And everyone in the room, thank you for being here. Live stream, thank you for being here. Let's wave goodbye to the live stream. Thank you for listening in. Thank you, Kathy in Virginia, Kevin in DC, Athena in Brooklyn, Arlene in Berkeley, Delhi in Silver Spring, thank you. Susan in Cincinnati, thank you. Sheila in Florida, thank you. Cricket in Silver Spring, Bonnie in Boise, Carolyn in Boise, thank you. Luder and Mark in Victoria, thank you. Kathleen in Albuquerque, thank you. Sue in Seattle, thank you. Hoda in BC, thank you. Peter, thank you. Diane in Puerto Rico, thank you. Annette in California, thank you. Carolyn in DC, thank you. Deborah in Kentucky, thank you. Fred in Silver Spring, thank you. Marcia in Huntsville, thank you. Martha in Oregon, thank you. Ruth in Birmingham, thank you for being here. Bob, Mabel, and the Bears, thank you for being here. Gary in Massachusetts, thank you for being here. Jane in Texas, thank you. Laris in the UK, thanks. Elizabeth in California, thank you. Aloysius in Massachusetts, thank you. The Curly Tops in Vermont, thank you for being here. LMG in Connecticut, thank you for being here. Moon in Alexandria, thank you for being here. Sandy E in Western North Carolina, thank you for being here. Joe today in New Hampshire, thank you for being here. Jaden, thank you for being here, and thank you for enabling this. Big thank you to everyone at Carpe Diem Arts and all of you who make this possible, and sending you some warmth from the cold, and please spread the joy of this song and this community to anyone who might need it in these times. Take care.